Hello YouTube, it's your girl Renata Monique and I'm here with another YouTube video. So today I want to give some tea on working in the NICU and PICU as a respiratory therapist. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a minute now because y'all would not believe the Grey's Anatomy type drama that be going on in these NICUs and PICUs, y'all. So I'm just going to spill a little tea, and this is just going to be part one, y'all. So let me start by saying I am a travel respiratory therapist. So I go to many hospitals, and I've been a travel respiratory therapist now for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. I've been a respiratory therapist for 5 years, just to give you guys a little bit of background. And so the last 2 years of my career, I have worked in the pediatric and the neonatal world. So unlike the adults, I deal with the babies, the children, from the beginning of viability of life when you're born up until most age is, like 21-year-olds, 22. We may have emergencies or things like that. Sometimes it can even go up to 24-year-old based on a person that may have, a long-term, like, chronic condition, and they may see like a sickle cell patient or a cystic fibrosis patient, and their physician or primary doctor may work primarily in a children's hospital, so that adult can still get care from that physician, at least up until they're like 24, 25. And then that's kind of like where they kind of like push them off into the adult world, if they so choose to stay. So anyway, getting back to the reason for this video, because I just find it so interesting that I'm sure that a lot of people don't know or don't think about. So I'm just going to give y'all a couple of scenarios that I have personally experienced. So let's just say I'm going to talk about the NICU first. So the NICU is where you have the premature, the preemie babies, the babies born with birth defects, the babies that are, born early, or term babies that have problems or issues and things of that nature. So they stay in the NICU, neonatal intensive care units. So, of course, dealing with babies and parents, of course, there's drama. You have all kinds of scenarios, y'all. Like, for example, you may have a mom and the dad are no longer together. And they don't get along. So, you may have where the court may order the dad come at a certain time and the mom come at a certain time. They're not together. They come at separate times. They can't even be in the same building because they have had altercations, loudness, believe it or not, people arguing, fighting. Have y'all ever wondered why there's security? Well, security is in hospitals anyway a lot of times, but security is heavy in children's hospitals. It's not just because people may steal your baby or kidnap a child or nothing like that. That is part of the heightened security in the neonatal world. However, it's also the ignorance that go on with adults. People fighting, parents don't get along, issues with, who baby daddy is, and all kind of scenarios. They bring that into the healthcare realm where a child is sick, facing life-threatening conditions, y'all. Mind you, some of them fighting for life. So you have a dad, he's single, he come at a certain time. One thing about the NICU is these parents get to know each other sometimes just by face and sight, and sometimes they may see each other in the hallway, or they've been there so long because the babies typically stay in the NICU anywhere from 3 to a year or 2, some of them older. So they get to see each other quite a bit. So you got a dad to come in and, and then another single mom, and her baby is over here and his baby is over there, and they may have spoken at time and time. They got something in common. They got children in the NICU. People come late at night. It's over 24 hours, for parents. They can sit there all night. They just can't go to sleep in the NICU, but they can sit there by their baby's bedside. So next thing you know, we see mom A and dad B coming in together, smiling, hee hee ha. You can tell body language. And I'm like, oh, what's going on here? Well, they done hooked up. Next thing you know, mom from baby A is dating dad from baby B. Baby B, mom is coming in with an attitude, pissed off, and she heard that the dad likes somebody. She is not quite who it is. She got an attitude thinking that maybe it's one of the nurses or one of the therapists or somebody that worked there. She side-eyeing anybody that's cute and pretty. So this is the kind of drama we get. We get people coming up there cussing each other out. It's my time. You're not supposed to be here on this time. I mean, I'm talking about acting a damn fool. Seriously, y'all. Yeah. Then you get mom who see dad coming up there and, oh, she's single. You know, it's a lot of single moms. You know, dads ain't even around. She see another dad coming up there and he all involved with his baby. And, of course, that make her, you know, it's kind of attractive. You know, you've been coming up to that NICU by yourself. You alone for 6 or 7 months. And you see the same dad. He coming. And next thing you know, you saying hi. And, y'all, this be going on. People be hooking up, catching their booze in the ICUs. Did y'all catch that rhyme, though? Seriously, y'all. Yes, y'all. Sometimes we'll go outside, you know, we take a break and stuff, and you go outside, see parents arguing in the parking lot, and people, it'd be crazy, y'all. Crazy stuff. Now I'm going to give y'all a little tea on the PICUs. Now, the PICU is the pediatric intensive unit. That's where you have your traumas, you have the older children who are not neonatal age or who have left and they're older, so they go to the pediatric unit. A lot of times the pediatric units, before the C word, parents could stay, you know, the rooms usually have little cots, little places for parents to sleep and stay there. I mean, some of these parents be moving in, like basically thinking they at the Bates Motel or hotel or something. Like they just be moving in, like eating and everything else in the ICUs, so that's a whole nother ball game. Don't want you to come in and take care of their children that's in the ICU. Like, you don't want to be disturbed, but I'm coming in to check my vitals and do what I got to do, period. So, yeah, that's how they be trying to act, y'all. People y'all would not believe how people try to act entitled, and you're trying to care for their kids, and they're worried about whatever it is they want to do. Oh, I want to be here when you do the treatment, but I'm going to go get something to eat first. And you think you can wait? No, I can't, because I have other patients. Like, ooh, where they do that at? And most of them ain't even paying for their own health care. I'm just saying, truthfully. But anyway, so let me tell y'all another story. Personally happened to me and a few other people. And it's quite common, believe it or not. You got to be awfully thirsty to try to get you some nookie in the ICU in a hospital. Let me repeat that. You got to be awfully pressed and thirsty to try to get you some. Who does that? Yeah, y'all. We have walked in a room. We just give a courtesy, like little tap, tap, tap. We're not giving that courtesy to ask for permission, like at your house, to come into the room. We're just doing that as a little courtesy heads up that we are coming into the room. We're not asking for permission. We're coming into the room. So with that being said, and that's because we expect adults or people to act accordingly. If you are staying in a room, you have your little PJs on, there's little showers in there, all of those kinds of things. It's usually like a little divider, so we're not directly looking at people in some of the rooms. Some of them is not all of that, that's why we get to a little knock, it's enough room to put your clothes on in the bathroom, things of that nature. So it's very doable because a lot of parents get it right and do the right thing and be respectful. They know they in the hospital and they there with their sick child, and these children have treatments and care around the clock. That's why they're in the ICUs. But then you got those trifling people walk in the room and sure enough you get that funny smell and you're like, y'all know what I'm talking, y'all know where I'm going, and you just gotta act like you go beehive, like straight to the baby, to do what you got to do, to act like you don't even see what you just really see or know or smell and know what's going on. Like, it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're the nurse. I mean, it's so obvious. People have actually gotten caught in the act. People be in there dry humping. It's amazing to me that humans behave that way. Like, you mean you can't wait? Go to your car. Y'all ain't obligated to be there for, you know, your child is in good hands. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to feed y'all just a little bit of the drama. There is more tea for me to spill. And this is what we deal with in healthcare, along with, you know, our patient loads are heavy. Along with, you know, it's already a heightened situation and sensitive situation when you're dealing with people's children. And we totally understand that. It's very emotional, you know, to lose a child, or for your child to be sick, or your love, you know, your family member, and all of that is what we expect. We expect, you know, for parents to be a little extra or on edge or questioning or not trusting and things of that nature. That's what we expect, and we're equipped to deal with. But the other stuff, like, no, we ain't expect to deal with that. We shouldn't even have to. No, that's just nonsense and craziness, and we about to let administration know so that y'all get that one warning and then you can't come back. Yeah, there are repercussions for bad behavior, and that is, you don't have to be there. You can be barred from the hospital. Yeah, seriously, we've had that. You cannot be violent. You don't have the right to come in there and act any kind of way. You don't have the right to refuse a mask if you come into the hospital setting. All of that stuff. No, you can't do that, boo. No. So, anyway, I just thought I would share just a little tea with y'all. And then y'all can just stay tuned in here for part 2. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. And let me know your thoughts. Have you been in the hospital and seen a family member, or seen, you know, just like a stranger, or seen something that you've been like, oh, I'm so embarrassed that they're behaving like that? Have you been in a hospital situation where you're trying to comfort your loved one or your child, and somebody been acting a fool or carrying on in a room or something like that? You know, let me know. You in the cafeteria, you trying to get something to eat, people in there cursing, acting a damn fool, being disrespectful to the cafeteria staff. Let me know some of y'all experiences in this pediatric NICU world, and let me know if y'all have experienced any of the things or heard of any of the things that I'm talking about. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, it's your girl Renata Monique, and stay tuned for my next YouTube video. Go ahead and smash and like, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.